My dear Mr. Harding, will you favour me by calling on me at the palace tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m.? The bishop wishes me to speak to you touching the hospital. I hope you'll excuse my naming so early an hour. I do so as my time is greatly occupied. You will perhaps be kind enough to let me have a note in reply. Believe me to be, my dear Mr. Harding, your assured friend, Obadiah Slope.
I will call at the palace tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. as you desire. Truly yours, S. Harding.
My apologies for the delay, Mr. Harding.
I realize your time is greatly occupied.
Diocesan duties.
Of course.
About the hospital, Mr. Harding. The position of warden is to be filled again.
The bishop indicated that to me.
The income will be very much reduced. £450 per annum instead of 800.
It's still a perfectly satisfactory income.
There will be additional duties. Additional duties and responsibilities. The house will, of course, remain to the warden. However, the bishop feels, and I agree with him, that the incoming warden should paint the inside of the house every 7 years and the outside every 3 years. And that will be a stipulation, I fancy. As to the additional duties, hitherto, if I'm rightly informed, there can hardly be said to have been any duties.
I think I fulfilled the duties such as they were to the satisfaction of the late bishop, even though they were not stipulated.
But you must be aware, Mr. Harding, things are a good deal changed in Barchester.
I am aware of that, Mr. Slope.
And in the world at large. New men are carrying out new measures, casting away the useless rubbish of past centuries. Work is now required from every man that receives wages, and they that have to superintend the doing of work and the paying of wages are bound to see that this rule is carried out. New men, Mr. Harding, are needed in this new world, and believe me, they are forthcoming in the Church of England as elsewhere.
Perhaps the bishop will prefer a new man at the hospital.
By no means. The bishop is very anxious that you should accept the appointment. But he is equally anxious, and I agree with him, that you should understand the required duties.